used to fuck with the booth at the go to Polo. Now they pay me to fuck up the booth with the photo with Moco. Now they it ain't no rumors about me. I'm picky about partners and choosy about bodies. I pick them apart and they pillage they posse. They wishing they flop, but they know they can't stop me. They copy the party, the state.
Alright, man, we here, man. It's Gusto the God, the No Names Podcast, man. We got a special guest. And before I introduce my guest, man, Sharp, how you doing, bruh?
Doing good, brother. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm about to sip this, they not paying, so it don't matter. I'm just
Why you gotta shut them out?
You got the label turned and everything.
I didn't even have it on purpose, but then I was
about to give him no love.
Yeah, I was realizing.
Damn.
So, but now, without further ado, man, appreciate you stopping through, man. Introduce yourself, man.
What's going on, y'all, man? It's Mr. Go30, a.k.a. Coach30, a.k.a. Brendan 30, whatever you want to call me, man. Let's get it rocking.
Hell yeah, man. So, I just want to jump straight into it, man. Hey, I told you when I ran into you, man, some of the hottest videos on the internet, especially for my sports fans, especially to get even more specific, my football fans, man. I'm trying to think the first video of yours that crossed my eyes, that really was like, damn, this shit funny as shit. It might have been Maryland, and I don't know who they were playing. It might have been the Maryland
I think they
joint.
was playing Iowa.
It might have been them, and then it was like, because somebody put that in the group chat, and I'm thinking like, oh, this nigga going in. Or matter of fact, which one did you do? Did you do Maryland, or you did an LSU joint too, right?
I did do LSU.
You did LSU before Maryland?
Was it before Maryland? Yeah, I think it was.
Then it might have been the LSU one. Then I'm my timeline a little fuzzy.
Mine
excuse
too,
me,
bro. I'm getting them mixed up.
Yeah. I mean, I'm about to say you've been kicking them joints out, so I'm sure it's hard to keep track, man.
I be trying to stay consistent.
Hell yeah. So tell me about that, man. What made you like? Cause what made you? I ain't gonna lie, it's genius, bro. Like, what made you wake up and just was like, I'm finna do this shit. Like, I'm finna just break down film. Do the film breakdown.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from, man? Talk to me about that.
It really developed over time. So it started off, I was just putting out content. It started off with like wave videos. It's crazy. And then I just realized I had a passion for it. It was something that when I was doing it, I didn't want to put it down. I didn't want to take breaks. I was just so focused on it. So I was like, man, I probably got something here. So I would just kind of let ideas come to me, and I would put a skit out for it. And eventually, I got an idea to do a football and how they treat us in the film room, or how they treat us in the meetings. Yeah, I was like, all right, that could be a good one I could do, and I just kind of imitated one of my coaches. Now I had no clue that it would, be as relatable as it became, but it just started with that, and then that got a big response on IG, and then so I went back to it later. And kept on like just doing that. One of them blew up on TikTok. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. Kept on blowing up on TikTok. Kept on blowing, and that's just where I'm at right now. I'm just keeping it going. People like it. Keep it going.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
That's fire. So I see like you have like in your videos you had a film breakdown and everything like that. So did you play football prior before, like throughout your life and everything like that? Because I mean, like you really breaking down film like a coach would do in a film session. Like,
nigga be having the laser and everything.
I remember like one of your videos you was talking about like a DB. He was like, all right, we're good. We're staying in phase. I'm like, holy.
Yeah.
He must play DB before. He know a little something now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I played football probably 12 years or so or more. So yeah, since the third grade. So
that's what's up.
I built up a lot of time with coaches, a lot of time in meeting rooms. Get their mannerisms down and the whole atmosphere and how it be. So that's probably where the accuracy comes from.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So what position you play, bruh?
I played in high school. I played receiver and I played DB. When I got to college, I started out at receiver and I went to DB. Okay. People say it's because I couldn't catch. But
hey, I'm a D-back. Fuck them niggas, man. All the people that say that too, man. DBs unite, man. DBs united.
Facts.
For real.
Why else all day, man?
Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. We can run one-on-ones. What you trying to do?
Oh man, yeah, I'm taking it back.
Okay.
So shit, what and it's funny though, what I know the name, the reoccurring name in most of your videos, Peters, man. Where does that come from, man? Where does Peters come from, man? Who's Peters, man?
Nah, bro, it ain't nobody. It's no shots at nobody, bro. It's
Is that your last name, or that's his name you came up with?
Bro,
Peters? Hey, Peters.
I be coming up with names. It's easy to say on camera, bro.
Peters.
You know I'm be yelling them, so I gotta say names.
Like Peters here. Look, Peters don't want to field the punt. He just don't want to get it. You just don't want to try today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to get a quick 30 on real quick. Like
Peters, Davis, Johnson. Yeah,
typical names that you want to hear on
yeah,
your
just
team.
easy names I can say on camera. That's it. It's nobody.
Hell yeah, man.
So
good.
So do you see that like doing these videos and everything like that has opened up doors? Because I saw like, bro, you were on Maryland's sideline, like you really like you
that was
really
tough.
had the headset on, coaching. Like you ain't, did you bring your own headset? They gave you one.
Yeah, how did that talk about
like,
that too? And how to talk about how that opportunity came about and how that happened, man? What that was like?
So I had an idea that I wanted to, I want to take it to another level and kind of be on the sideline. And well, actually, AJ Green gave me this idea. AJ Green, somebody that he was just here this weekend. Shout out to AJ Green, but he was somebody that early on when my videos started popping off, he was like, "Hey man, these Jones like that, man. We got to collab or something." And I really respected that because at a time with somebody of his his platform, people can take your stuff and people will never know. You feel me?
Like
when
shit.
you at that small of a level,
Like shit.
So the people that that was like, man, let's collab versus people that just try to bite.
Emulate, take your
I
shit.
respect, but that was him. But he does that where he goes on sidelines of games and he hypes up the student section, the crowds, all that. And he mentioned this is something that you should do, but you should do coaching reactions and stuff. So I'm like, all right, yeah,
sideline interviews and shit.
so I'm like, all right, yeah, I can do that. I didn't know how that would go because I'm a more laid back personality. So like live, I didn't know how I was gonna be able to work right there in that moment. But it worked out. But anyway, how I actually got there, there's a wrestler that follows me. He wrestles on SmackDown. His name Top Dollar. And
Top Dollar.
he on Hit Row on SmackDown. Real name AJ Francis, but he's an alumni from Maryland.
Okay.
So when I went back and tried to look at people who saw my Maryland video, who commented, see if there was any alumni I could reach out to try to get on the sideline. I found him.
That's smart.
Reached out to him, and he set it up and got me in contact who I need to be in contact with, and there it was. Yeah,
That's smart, bro.
Yeah.
That's smart, bro.
Yeah,
That's
gotta
good.
use your resources. That's
Hell yeah. They say your network is your net worth.
Yeah,
man. Really is. That's what's up,
Big
bro.
facts.
So are you a fan of a college team, man?
Yeah, Clemson. I'm more of a casual college fan, though, I'm not gonna lie, but Clemson, because I came here from North Carolina. That's why my team's the Panthers, the Hornets.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
makes sense.
And then Clemson, my favorite color is orange. It was down in South Carolina, but Carolina
makes sense,
regardless.
makes sense.
So I chose them as my squad.
Damn, so you a Hornets fan for real?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. We
Tough
looking good
days.
this year. We
Oh,
looking good.
This year, but I'm just saying, I was gonna get into that. I was gonna get into that.
Miles
Nah.
Bridges, you know what I'm saying? He cooking.
Nah, LaMelo the truth. LaMelo the truth, bro.
That's the real Melo now.
Yeah, he the truth, bro.
Nah.
I went through some
that's
tough
the real
days.
Melo
Though.
now.
I went through like the Gerald Wallace days and all them days. Yeah, woo.
Yeah, I mean, we was that fringe playoff team for a while.
Yeah,
and we got real
Gerald
bad.
Wallace.
And
Then y'all had like Al
back.
Jefferson and y'all
Yeah.
had some little
We was the
squizzies.
Bobcats back
Yeah,
then,
it
too.
was the
Yeah.
Bobcat days. Omega, Okafor
Bobcats.
and shit.
You know the best thing they did?
What?
They got rid of Kemba Walker. That's the best thing they could.
I mean, that was our best
I
draft
don't
pick
know.
for a while.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
probably the best
person-
player in
He wasn't
franchise
going-
history,
They
though.
wasn't
Michael
going
Jordan
with
got
Kemba,
right.
though.
They ain't had no team around them though. In my opinion, I don't know.
Facts.
They ain't had no team. It was just because I feel like Kimba with y'all team now, he might not mesh well with Rozier because they kind of play a little similar. But I feel like Kimba on your team now will probably be decent. Y'all got Hayward, white
we got
I can't remember his name.
Hayward, we
Yeah,
got
Hayward. Yeah, Bridges, PJ Washington.
Yeah.
Sorry to that man. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh man. I already know what y'all talking about. It's crazy.
the world do. But yeah, I got a little squad though. I got Plumlee on my he on my fantasy basketball team, dude. The Plum Dog Millionaire, man. He out there getting his little doubles and shit. Yeah, he out there getting his little double doubles.
I gotta get into fantasy basketball. That sounds fun.
It actually is though. Like, and it's good because it keep you a little engaged a little bit more in the regular season, because basketball season is so much longer than football.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my mans, bro. I was like, basketball, it's not a better product than football.
It's
bro.
not.
Like, you can't compare.
It's not. And I don't even want to act like we all buy, because I think it's clear to say we're all football niggas up here.
Facts,
but at the same time, facts is facts.
Like, you
know, football make more money. Like, it get more views, and it's.
Like, it's better to lock into like a football game than lock into a basketball game. Like, you're not really gonna lock into a basketball game until like maybe like the fourth quarter or playoffs.
It's
exactly.
I feel like the basketball season is a midway point between like the football season and then the baseball season. Because baseball, you got 150 games, ain't nobody watching them bitches. Yeah. And then I played baseball growing up. I can't watch a baseball game on TV to save my life anyway. It's just boring. Unless it's like the World Series. Yeah, unless it's like the World Series. Or like,
and they gotta be game like,
or when the Nationals, when the Nats was good and we was going on our runs, even before the chip run, like even when they was just going to the playoffs and losing, it was fun to watch them because I got a rooting interest in that. But other than that, it's just too many games. Yeah. And then basketball is about half that, 82. It's just too many games. You care about like opening week. You want to see, oh shit, this nigga on this team, he's on that team. You probably care about Christmas Day because it's Christmas. You at home anyway. You watching them games and shit.
It's the best matchups.
Yeah, too. LeBron and shit, KD and them. And then it really don't matter until after the Super Bowl. So maybe like mid-February, March, and then by that time, that's when it's starting to get real. People jockeying for playoff position. Playoffs start. I do watch the playoffs faithfully. NBA playoffs.
I watched like the conference finals, and then the finals. Like that's it.
I watched I'm gonna tell you, prior to last year, I think I watched more of in my life. Probably watched more of the Western Conference than the East, because the East. In my lifetime, they just been trash. Like, since obviously like the Jordan era, like the 90s.
I feel like the East always been defensive. Like, it's more defense in the East.
It's not. It just ain't been. They just ain't had that pop. But last year was a little different though. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm a gambling nigga, so I be betting on games and shit, all that shit. I made so much bread off the Atlanta Hawks, and I ain't gonna lie.
You was betting on them before they knew about them?
I bet on them every round, even the round they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. I had them against the Bucks, and to this day I feel like if Trae Young ain't get hurt in Game 4, and they was winning when he got hurt. I think they might have got the Bucks out of there. I think they would have got it because that nigga's nice, bro. Like he's nice, and it's crazy. Cause I remember him coming out and they were saying like. They don't think he could play in the league. It's like, bro, this nigga just led college in points and assists. Like, what? Like, how do you do that? Yeah. How you do that and not be good though? Like, but last year, now that the East was playoffs in general was pretty lit though. Like, you had Luka playing, and I think for me it's because you see some of them young niggas that we was seeing on like Instagram. Like I remember seeing LaMelo Ball shoot a half court shot. Like, and it's like this nigga's in the NBA now. And then you got little Zion out there jumping out the gym, and all these young niggas that you would literally see, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram content or on YouTube and shit playing. So
especially LaMelo.
Yeah, definitely LaMelo. LaMelo been everywhere.
I think like the East was like hella open this year. Because like everybody's kind of like spread out to different teams. Like, you know, this was KD's first year back. Yeah. And okay, cool, you got James Harden on the team. Yeah,
okay, but they was all in and out of the lineup anyway. It's like,
okay, cool, can Giannis take over and like be one of the best players in the league this year? So it's like the storylines was getting crazy and crazy. And then out of nowhere, you got Trae Young trying to take this young Atlanta Hawk team to places
doing it, though, giving niggas the business. He made me a fan for real. Like,
and then come around and the Knicks are good. The Knicks ain't been good since the Commodores.
And the Knicks got Kemba, and the Knicks look good with Kemba, bro, because he bring them a little aspect that they didn't have. Like,
exactly.
So
they got a good young core with Quigley, you know, Barrett and Randall,
and the Bulls looking good too.
Yeah. They got Zoe. I was a fan of Zoe coming out of UCLA. That really was seeing Zoe shit floating around the internet really introduced me shit to both his brothers, but definitely LaMelo and shit.
It wasn't as far as antics too.
I mean, as far as the antics added something to it, but I truly thought Zoe was nice though, especially at UCLA, and they had a nice little team. They had the little white guy TJ Leaf and shit, which is funny because I seen LeVar talking about that shit, and in typical LeVar fashion, he was like, "Yeah, everybody was talking about my son at UCLA and all these other people around him." He's like, "Where they in the league though?" Like, yeah, I said, yeah. Niggas thought TJ Leaf was nice, and some of them other players on that team was nice, but yeah, Zoe was the driving force of that team. It's clear to see now.
Sure. Yeah.
But shit though, fuck all that basketball shit, man. Back to football, man. Let's get some NFL talk going on, man. We got Coach30 here. Let's talk about some NFL, man. So you told me, okay, your team, the Panthers, man.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm the Eagles.
Carolina Panthers, baby.
Shout out to them birds, man. You know what I'm saying? We got them out the way this year. I did lose to the Cowboys though, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
I mean, you ain't no secret about team. You see the star right
It's
there.
cool.
Man.
They don't see the stars, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But
I can't vouch for us this year, man. Sam, I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't know. I would have had your video out by now, but it's too close to home. I'm gonna really be hurting.
You ain't did no Panthers? Oh man,
it's too close to home, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Damn Cowboys.
That NFL shit. I remember a long time ago, cause like, and it's funny, and this is another thing that I feel like football has over basketball. And my man told me years ago, we were having the same friendly little conversation about the differences in the sports. He was like, nah, man. He's like, man, this football shit, like, this football shit is like gang shit, nigga. Ain't no switching themes. Ain't no, oh, this is my favorite player. I like y'all now. Nah, nigga, this shit is gang shit, nigga. If you a Skins fan, if you was born a Skins fan in the 90s, you're still a Skins fan.
Right.
If you like the Cowboys in 2001, you like them now.
Yeah.
I like the Eagles since I seen McNabb getting jiggy and shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga got a black quarterback. I've been with the Eagles ever since. Like, I don't know them, and I'm pretty sure you've never wavered off the Panthers. You said you from the Carolinas and shit. So it's funny how that works. And then basketball, people, shoot, I mean, people go team for teams. I'm guilty of it too, though, a little bit. Like, one of my favorite players, he ain't looking good right now, my man Rush. I would follow. I've been following Rush, like, and that's still my dog, though. That's Mr. Triple Double.
So people follow players.
That's the thing with basketball, though. People follow players outside of the teams, whereas in football, you die hard for your team. You gonna root for whoever's on your team. You don't care about who's there, who's not there. So I feel like that's one of them things. Like the loyalty runs a little deeper in football. Like,
definitely. And
it makes sense because I told many people this, mostly girls. You know, girls be asking them dumb questions. I'm like, girl, like, this is a passionate sport though. Like, you know, y'all ladies love passion. Like, niggas should get passionate though. Like, anytime, like, I'm a different nigga on the field than like in person. Like, it's just different. Like, I'm locked in. Like, I'm cussing. Like, I'm arguing with niggas. Like, I'm doing all, like, it's just but it's because of the passion, bro. Like, it's the passion.
And it's also what you've been asked to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, football, you really got, you know, grown men going up against other grown men. Yeah. It's almost it's almost like in the jungle when you got, you know what I'm saying, like two rams or two lions going at it. Like, you got the males, grown males. Yeah. I want to push you that way. You trying to go that way. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the same thing with my skits and stuff. Coaches, you know what I'm saying, they buttholes. We know that they jerks. But sometimes, like, you got to be a certain way when you coaching men to go and do that. You feel me? Like, we can't really say, okay, you got to be PC and you got to
great job. You'll get
it. Yeah, man, it ain't gonna work that way. Like,
next time we run power, get your ass out there. You better chip him.
Yeah, you got to.
Run it again.
Facts.
That was run it again. We're gonna get this right. We're getting this right.
Nah, because I feel like, because like how you said earlier, like all of us had played football at one point in time in our life, or whether we took it further or not. But like when I was looking at what is it? Last Chance You. Y'all ever seen that joint?
Yeah.
So you remember the coach that was from Compton, the white coach, where he was like just kirking on everybody like every chance.
I think so. Which season was that?
I think it was like season 2 or 3. No, season 3. It was when it was
when they switched schools.
And it was like
they switched schools season 3,
yeah,
right?
It was like the blue team.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I know.
But getting back to the point, so like he was just cussing out the players. He was like, "Yeah, get your fucking ass all the way to the. You gotta get on the ball. What the fuck are you doing? You're dumb and like that." And it's just like. Growing up in this climate now, you like I seen like people saying like, oh, he's a bad coach. Like, why would he talk to the kids like that? But it's like growing up, like playing football around the time we grew up. It's like, bro, like that's how coaches talk to you, like especially in college. So it's like, bro, like that's their job. Like they gotta get something out of you in order to so they can get paid and feed their family. So I mean, so like that just brings me back because he's saying like how like coaches talk to people like to get a rise out of you, like to make you like feel like you gotta like run through a brick wall to make sure this man and this team goes the distance and shit like that.
Coaches was funny as shit though. Like in my lifetime, I'm trying to think. Y'all can tell me so if y'all think y'all got some funny, some actual real life funny coach moments. Cause I remember seeing a nigga. No, this wasn't college. This was a high school. A nigga got cut because he showed up to two-a-days, and this is back. So to show my age, I don't know. Did y'all have two-a-days? I know I'm a little older. All right. So I know we had two-a-days. A nigga got cut because he wore soccer cleats, and it's funny because soccer cleats is like a little. People wear.
I wore soccer cleats.
Yeah, I'm about to say. People do that, but people do it now because they're a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga got cut. Now I was a freshman in 07. So this might have been like 08. I think it was like my second year. Okay. Dude got cut for wearing soccer cleats though. like for real. You know, black coach. You walk in, nigga, you're not wearing that bullshit on my field. Go home. And like literally though, like go. Yeah, that was it though. Like that was it. Like I remember. My first two-a-day experience. And y'all can tell me what y'all first thoughts of two-a-days. I know my first two-a-day experience, summer of 07. I show up, you know, I'm wide-eyed, fresh from Little League and shit. You know, what brother would say, this finna be a breeze. This finna be a breeze. Like, nigga, first joint, they like, yeah, we gonna hit this track. You gotta run a mile. If you wanna play receiver, corner, running back, safety, pretty much any skill position. He was like, you gotta run this mile in like 6.5 minutes or some shit like that. And you know they had the increments for each joint. Nigga, first of all, niggas got cut because they ain't bring shoes. So a lot of niggas, which is fucked up because you ain't even thinking you about to get on the track. So you don't even bring like shoes.
You bring cleats.
Yeah, you bring cleats. Yeah. So you had that going on. Niggas is earling. Damn. Like you got niggas earling everywhere. Like next thing you know, nigga, we do that shit go on. We do like some little conditioning shit. Nigga, the first day we get pads like in the break, and then nigga the very next day, nigga pads on. Shit is popping. Like shit was popping, and it's August though, like early August. It's like 100 degrees outside, dog. It's cracking outside, son. Like it was just a different experience, bro. Like I had never experienced anything like that up until high school, and it was just crazy. Like, do y'all remember any of y'all two-a-days experiences?
I remember my first two-a-days.
Yeah, that first was
my first 2 days was in high school. I just remember getting up to the school. It was still dark. It was still dark. Walked up to the school, and I just remember. I remember during the breaks, like stuff we used to do during the breaks, and one time
smashing peanut butter and jellies and all types of shit.
Bro, one time we all just was in the locker room. Basically, our locker room was a wrestling room, but we was all in the locker room, and then we all like laid down on the mats and went to sleep, and then we was like, we started talking. We was like, oh, hey, when Coach walk in here, let's just all just be sleep. All just pretend we sleep. We gonna get some more time. So we did that. So we did that. And then he walked in the jump, and then he just looked around. We was all asleep, all quiet. And then he was like, all right. And this closed the jump. We all got to start celebrating.
Oh shit! It worked.
It worked.
Oh shit! I was expecting some different.
I just knew he was about to be like, oh yeah?
Nah, but that jump worked.
Wow, that's crazy. Worked.
We got some extra time.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I don't got no crazy stories with a coach. I got a crazy story with myself.
Whatever.
So So 2 days. So I'm in college. I think this is my senior year in college. So we doing uppers. We ain't even doing full pads. So we going through the practice and everything like that. Everything's straight. Out of nowhere, when practice is done, it's like my whole body just lock up. So like I'm talking because the heat is so crazy. So like I'm trying to like walk to like my locker from the field and everything like that. I'm like, I'm gonna make it, get a lot of water and get some water in me, everything like that. Cool. Get on the shuttle. After I'm done, go to the calf. Try to drink hella like vitamin water, some shit like that. Get some type of fluids in me.
Yeah.
Cool. I get there, finish eating, drink the fluids. I tried to make it back to my house. Yeah, had off campus house. Make it back to my house. Bro, when I say to the point, like everything just shut down. Damn. Like my whole body locks up and like I can't move. So the team trainer had to put me in her car, take me up to the medical center. And when I get to the medical center, they take me down the steps. Mind you, my body's still locked up.
Wait, where did that happen at though?
So when my body locked up the second time, when I'm trying to get fluids at the calf, I'm at the UC. So I get out the UC, I get into the trainer's car. Trainer takes me back down to the wellness center or the medical center, whatever the hell. They take me down there and they like take me to like the training room, and like they trying to like get more fluids in me. They're like, nah, we need to call the ambulance, so. As soon as I get down there, the ambulance comes and just puts like a fucking IV in my arm. Mind you, like my arm's locked like this, and he got to put the IV in my arm. I was like, I can't do it. Damn. Dog, he puts my arm like this. I scream loud as shit. He puts the IV in my arm to make sure I get the fluids and everything like that in me. Cool, we straight, bro. I was in the hospital for 3 days. I was hooked up to 4 IVs.
Damn,
because of 2 of days. Because it was so fucking hot.
Damn, bro.
So it was like just a massive.
That was a cramp?
Yeah, it was severe dehydration.
Oh shit!
I was done for, bro.
Oh shit!
I was done for.
It's crazy, like
2 days. Yeah, but that's just like a testament, like what we would put our bodies through.
Hell yeah,
because of a sport.
Yeah. And it's wild though. It's wild that and like as you say that, it's funny that I don't think I ever really experienced like no mass dehydration, but it's crazy because I used to smoke outside. For real though, like it's crazy. It was funny as shit. Like even before I even got the car, I remember telling everybody, like, man, I'm finna go play college ball. Like, I'm not smoking no weed. Like, breaking that shit around me. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them niggas. Like, man, I'm finna go play some college. I'm going to play college ball, bro. Like, I'm not doing that bullshit, bro. Y'all with that round the way shit, nigga. I'm going places, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking
going places, nigga.
For real though. Nigga, I get on campus, nigga. The whole team is smoking. I'm like, what? I'm like, they're like, yeah, bro. Like, Coach Duda don't test us, bro. Like, I'm like, son, like, what? Like, that's crazy, bruh. And so after, I swear to God, after like maybe like the first month, and I'll be the nigga, like I'm hanging around all the niggas, thinking like, y'all niggas really smoking, like y'all niggas really smoking, and then after a minute, it's like, you know what? Fuck it, like, and niggas were blazed. Like, I remember going to a weight training session. High as shit and not lifted nothing. Like I didn't lift a motherfucking thing. Nah, you know what I did though? And this was the out, bruh, and it worked the whole joint though. Like I'm in that joint, I will always be warming up. Like I'm next to the machine, and then as soon as that nigga done, I'm like, oh, you got it, bruh. And I'm gonna go stand by. I go stand by another joint, and I'm getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Assistant coaches, the assistants who walk past, because the head coach Duda never came in the weight room for real. It was always just the grad assistants and the position coaches and shit. Bruh, nah, I remember that set. I didn't lift nothing, bruh. Like, I lifted nothing. It was just, looking back on it, it was so funny because I didn't even know some of the stuff marijuana did. I didn't know it kind of like, I don't know if it like speeds up your metabolism, but it burns calories and shit. So like even the meal regimen we was on, bro, we weren't gaining no weight. The whole DBs, we weren't gaining no weight though. Niggas is like, bro, you getting cut, but you're not really getting big. Nigga, peanut butter, bagels, all that shit. Bro, they had us eating pasta, like all types of shit to pack that weight on and shit. And nigga, that shit wasn't working. Like I was getting a little toner, I was getting a little bigger, and so my whole position group was. But for the most part, all the DBs, I ain't gonna say all of them, about 80% of the DBs was niggas from. We was all from down here. We all had dreads. They used to call us the shotters and shit. We all had dreads and shit. But nigga, we used to blaze, dog. Like we used to smoke so much that shit was just
That's crazy.
I went to a practice high. That shit. I got my ass torched in 101. I got torched in a 101. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this again, bruh. I was cool in team. We did 11. We did it was 11 on 11. And I was cool in that, but in the 1-on-1s, it was terrible, bro.
You would have went to every practice after that.
Oh, yeah, nah, if I would have balled out, I probably would have. But that's what kind of saved me, because I got cooked, bro. I got cooked. And because that was like the first block of practice was 1-on-1s for real for us. And then I think the tackling drive was good. We did. I can't even remember the name of the joint. I guess I don't know if it was stalking cut. The joint where you had a receiver. You had a receiver blocking the DB. Receiver blocking the DB. Ball carrier. Another DB back here. And pretty much confined space. You got to make a tackle. That joint. I did good in that one. But getting cooked in the 1-on-1s, it's nothing like getting cooked in the 1-on-1s, bro. Like, I'm sorry, it's nothing like it, bro.
And they gonna be talking trash.
Hell yeah, the receivers on that bullshit. The receivers definitely talking shit. Like, nah, bro, I need you, son. I need you. Man,
Run that back, bro.
Yeah.
Run that back, bro. Yeah, nah. Speaking of that drill, that's some funny shit. Like, I remember one time we did that drill. It was the receivers versus the DBs. Mm-hmm. And we ended up getting in a whole brawl with the DBs off.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh nah, shouldn't get chippy.
And the funny thing, it's a funny thing about that story because when we was fighting, we was just going back and forth because we had just lost the week before. So one of the running backs comes over and he just comes out of nowhere. He like, don't let him beat you twice, dog. We literally all stopped and looked at this nigga like, shut your dumb ass up. Fighting, bro. Like, that shit was hilarious, dog.
I let him beat you twice.
Like, shut your dumb ass up.
Do y'all have any instances where, like, speaking of that shit, some shit like that, where like a teammate had like a post game rant or anything like that in the locker room or anything like that? I definitely had one. Y'all, anybody got one?
Damn, I'm wondering if I can. All right. Damn. All right, yeah. So it was a boy on my high school team.
Yeah, mine from high school too.
He was on
high school joints is funny.
And his name was Kenny. And so Kenny he got in the game, right? So when he got in the game. And this, I mean,
I'm ready to say he got in the game like this nigga was Rudy or something.
He didn't call you
he called it like this nigga was Rudy. Kenny, Kenny got in the game. Hey Kenny, if somebody, I don't know what your last name is. Your last name Peters? Kenny Peters? Is this Kenny Peters? Like nah. Kenny Peters. Kenneth Peters. Kenneth Peters. We on to you, bro.
I'm not gonna say too much. Look, Kenny got in the game.
This nigga like, man, I gotta see Kenny. Say nah. Go ahead.
I don't know where Kenny at, bro. He out there, bro. I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Kenny got in the game, and I don't know what happened, bro, but he threw a tantrum, and he threw his helmet, right? And we got
on
a
the
penalty.
sideline or in the game? Or on the field?
On the field, bro. Like
damn.
Walking off the field, threw his helmet on the field. Ref throws a flag, all that, right? So after the game, we got bussed. All right, we get bussed. After the game, we in the locker room, and then this dude just he's sitting down, or he walk in or something. He like, you know what? I'm glad I did it, cause y'all some. And then he said, bitches. I'm like, everybody in the room.
Like, nigga, what?
Man, Kenny, shut the Man, Kenny, shut your ass up. Everybody just go over there. But he was like big, strong type dude. But
yeah, I had one of them on my high school team too. That nigga definitely went D1. I ain't gonna say his first name. He just had the funniest African name. I'm sorry. No, don't hate me African. I got a lot of love for my African
I'm
brother.
Liberian.
But that nigga's name was Wambalumba. So you already know in high school. Yeah, so you already know in high school we had
his first name or last name?
His last name. That was his last name.
But, I know he had a nickname.
I can't even remember. I can't remember if he did or if he didn't. But I know. I think my freshman year of high school, we played this high school called Broadneck, and I think it's all the way out in like Annapolis.
Yeah,
So we played them. I ain't never seen a team like that in my life, bro. They was white. They was big as hell. Big ass white boy. I mean corn-fed white boys. Like some Nebraska white boys. Like they was big as shit. I'm talking Big Ten football white boys. Like
Broadneck.
yeah, nigga, for real. Them white boys was big as shit, bro. Like I ain't no homo. They was big as shit, bro. Like funny. So before I even get to my man, little post game rant, this is probably like game 2 of the season. Fucking JV coach put me in the game at running back, bro. This nigga, not even at running back. We was running this pop gun offense where like. We damn near was running like the superpower eye where we had a fullback, a running back, and then a third back, like offset kinda. This nigga had me at, of all those backs, he had me at the fullback joint. He run me in there, Brooks, get in there. And we tell him he was like, tell him 32 dive. I'm like 30. Nigga, I'm the 3. I'm the 3. I'm like, oh shit, I'm the 3. I'm like, nigga, I'm finna, come on, bro. And you know, nigga, especially in high school, niggas was fresh. I begged my mother. I had it was like the first year the Under Armour cleats came out. I begged my mother for them joints. Yeah. Anyway, I'm in that joint, drippy as hell. I'm getting that bitch. Nigga, I already knew I was getting that bitch. I'm in my 3-point stance and shit. I'm doing some shit I seen Reggie White do on TV. Nigga, I got my fingers motherfucking, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm finna get this bitch. Nigga, I got that joint. Perfect exchange. I get through the hole. Nigga, one of them big ass white boys dislodged my guard, nigga. Boom, nigga. Smacked the shit out of me. Damn. Offensively, I didn't get back on offense for the rest of that game. I was done. But anyway, we ended up losing to them niggas. Nah, I'm mad as shit though. Nigga, the running back, whole time the running back that was a sophomore, this nigga was like twice my size. It's like, nigga, why is he not the 3? Why the fuck you got me running the 3? Like, why you got me running? Not even that I'm getting the ball. Why you got me running the 3? You got me running a 32 down with no lead block, up the A gap with no lead block, bro. Like, come on, son, bro. At that point, I'm a freshman in high school, bro. I'm only 5'7". I probably like 5'5" or $130 for real, bro. Like, come on, son. Come on, bro.
He's trying to catch him by surprise,
bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Maybe, but bruh. So anyway, we lose, right? I think we end up losing like 16-0. So it was this nigga. It was this nigga, and it's funny because I haven't seen this nigga since high school. But I gave him a B-Day shout. I seen him on. We follow each other on Twitter. I gave him a B-Day shout out, and I told him, I was like, bro, you gonna forever be infamous. I said, when I'm 50, I'm gonna tell my grandkids. This nigga, I'm like, this nigga. So after the game, we lose, right? We in the joint, we all on the knee. Coaches, get on one, everybody on their knees and shit. This nigga he's the only nigga standing. He fuming though, but you see it, Joe. And it's like, at like 14, you don't take nothing serious. So you see this nigga over there like, oh, you really mad, huh? Like, you really blown. This nigga is fuming. Coach give his little spiel and shit. And I think somebody laughed. Nigga went off. Like I can't even remember who the player was, but somebody laughed. Nigga went off. And he just started going berserk. Like, and I remember him screaming. He was like, why do we choose to lose? Why? Like, bro, coach got to hold this nigga back. I think he was trying to fight somebody, bro. It's like, bro, like, he was not happy, bro. He was like, why do we choose to lose? Like, dog, like, this nigga really had a meltdown after the game, though. Like, and I'm just sitting there, like, just cracking up. I'm trying not to laugh because the nigga was a sophomore. He was a little hefty nigga. He was a linebacker too. He was a little hefty. I'm thinking like, man, I don't want to laugh at this nigga. I said, this nigga mad. He about to go tear the locker room up. This nigga was blowing his shit. I'm like, cuz, like, I was like fanned out for it. So I'm like, bro, it's just a game, bro. Like, I'm first out of Little League. Like, bro, it's just a game, bro. Like, get him next time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, bro, we got another game next week, bro. Like, I don't think we're gonna. I've never seen a team build like this before. Like, these white boys was for real. Like, I don't think we're gonna see this again. Like, Ain't that white boys that side where I'm from, like nigga. But nah, that shit was funny as shit. I'll never forget that little post game rant though, and that was one of them joints, man. But shit, I'm gonna switch gears though to a convo I was having earlier with some guys though. We gonna switch lanes and shit, talk about some music shit. Top five young rappers today, man. Who y'all thinking when I say that?
So young rappers, Polo G got to be in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with that. Who else? So I say Polo G.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you say young rappers.
And when I say
Baby Keem, I guess you would say young. But he a genius. Polo G, Baby Keem. Who else? I mean, is Lil Baby young?
I guess. I mean, we counted. So in the conversation I had earlier, he was counted, but then that's one of the questions we had. Like, what qualifies as young?
Yeah.
I'm guessing like niggas under 30. I don't know.
Okay, I mean, okay, yeah. So definitely Lil Baby, Polo G, Baby Keem in there. I guess the Baby was in there, is in there.
I ain't gonna lie, because we was talking about him earlier. His numbers is undeniable, but I feel like all his shit kind of sound the same. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he been using the same flow. He just recently, I feel like, switched it up a little bit.
Yeah.
When he got on Kanye's track. So I feel like I need one more.
Kanye funny as shit. He was just on the podcast Drink Champs. You gotta watch that.
I ain't watched that.
That shit was hilarious.
I love watching Kanye's.
That shit was hilarious, bro. But go ahead.
Damn. I don't know. I don't got a fifth. I just got four. I gotta hear it. Say yours.
Let me see.
I get an idea from you.
So the first one, let's say like I listen to bruh, but the young niggas make me hate him.
I know what you about to say.
You know, young
NBA.
Young
I left NBA young boy out.
Like it's just like the young niggas. They
he's
they
Jesus.
like,
He's their Lil Wayne though.
He's their Lil Wayne.
He's their Lil Wayne though.
You know, both from Louisiana. You know, what I mean, understand. I say him.
He talented though.
I like Roddy. I like
Roddy
Rich.
Yeah. He was.
Can I put Schmirkio in there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Bobby?
No, Dirt.
Dirt.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say
Dirt. So,
He said Bobby? Nah, Bobby funny as shit though. Like, bro, Bobby be dancing. That shit be kind of throwing me off. I'm like, bro, what you doing, Bobby? Like, did something happen? Like, what's going on?
I saw like a Twitter post. They said he was like 0 for 3 for like the music he came out when he came home. I ain't listening.
I mean, he probably it's
I
probably
heard one
tough.
jump. It was like 7-minute long track.
Damn. Niggas don't make
7
7 minutes. Last 7 minutes all I remember was the Young Blood remix with like the whole rap game on that.
Bro, that jump was 7 minutes.
Or a DJ Khaled remix. That the I'm So Hood remix. That everybody.
Yeah.
That's back in them days.
You know how long he was in jail? He had a lot to say.
Hell yeah.
He had a lot to say. So I said what? So Dirt, Roddy. Who I said the first? Young Boy.
Yeah.
Lil Baby. Who else? Oh, I'm gonna throw him in there. I don't know if is he. I'm gonna put Tyler the Creator in there. I fuck with bro.
True.
I think
he been out so long that I wouldn't consider him.
I thought he was doing under 30.
I don't even know how old he is to be honest. To even dispute that, but he look kind of old though.
He's just been doing it for so long.
He look old. Like he look like he like 35.
He been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. So I put shit. What's another young man? Oh, Polo G. I fuck with Polo G. Yeah.
I should have had Dirt on my list definitely. Definitely Dirt.
I mean, some of the names I say. Let me see.
No order.
Yeah, I ain't no order, but I'm gonna definitely put Lil Baby on mine. Gotta go Young Boy. One person I didn't name that I gotta put on mine, my nigga Kodak Black. Definitely gotta be on my shit.
He another one that's been around so long.
Yeah,
but I don't consider
him. But
yeah, he started so young.
Yeah, I about to say they started. Some of them niggas started at like 15. Even Dirk, them niggas started at like 15. Them niggas been rapping for so long. Lil Herb, G Herbo, shit. G Herbo was rapping when he was Lil Herb. And he was like 15. Yeah. Welcome to Phazo Land. I still remember that mixtape. Like, yeah. But shit. What I had 3. I'm gonna end it with Polo G, and you know what? And and this gonna be we're gonna lead into this my next one. I'm putting Gunna on my shit because Gunna be spitting, bruh. Gunna be spitting.
Gunna just marries the beat like so well.
Man,
He's so crazy.
Nigga, he married the beat and then he marinate that joint with straight.
Crazy.
Like
man.
his cadences be so like.
It be different from everybody else on the song too.
Yeah,
he had a completely different way. It's like perfect.
No, I don't even. It's funny that I remember being in the car with somebody and they like, man, I don't even know what the fuck he's saying, but it just sound good and it's
perfect.
It just be flowing like.
Oh, bro.
I don't even. The one popular joint he got recently. I listened to it 1,000 times. I can't remember the song. It's off the Wanna album, but I'm a mimic the joint, but I don't know the word. He be like, I took it cry like grizz, or he be saying something like that. I can't even.
It's like pull up with it like that joint.
Nah, is it that joint? I forget. I can't really think. I know Thug is on the song. He was like, and she drank my spit. That song, because Thug be saying some nasty shit. So that's one of them bars you don't forget. Like, did this nigga just say she drank his spit? Like, what?
That became popular at some point. You know what I'm saying? During the pandemic.
Oh.
That whole
drinking spit. Oh,
nah.
A lot of nasty shit came popular on. I mean, it's like niggas was bored. Yeah, niggas was bored as shit. Niggas was bored as shit. Niggas was bored as shit during the pandemic. That's filthy. Yeah, that is filthy though. That is filthy though, man. That is filthy shit.
That's too quick for me, dog.
Change. Now I gotta change the gears again, man. Joint ever actually spit in her mouth?
Nah.
What the other video say? Joint never asked you to put the one leg up, spit in the butt.
Spit in the butt.
Nah. But one question that will leave me to one question I've been asking. I guess most of them been women, but I want to ask you as a guy. You ever had any like? You ever took a joint out and the date was just terrible?
Nah, bro, I had good dates. I had good dates.
That's good nigga.
I had good dates. I feel like we always vibed. Like if I took a girl out, we always
half the time it wouldn't even be the vibe. I only had like a couple. One time was just because the girl breath stink. I'm sorry, but it's the No Names podcast. So I'm not gonna say your name. And then one joint, I just took her to the movies, and she was just talking. She was talking the way we're talking right now, but in a movie.
I hate that.
Dog, that shit was blowing me, son. It was blowing me. Yeah. It was blowing me, bruh. And then she was even leaning over. It's like, bitch, why you even leaning over? You still talking loud? Like, nah, that shit crazy, son. Like, that shit crazy. So, speaking of that, though, so have you ever... You ain't never had it, so you ain't never took a joint out, and you was just like, I ain't doing this again. I ain't doing this again. Oh, you saying they all just been good?
Nah, I think it's just because I'm usually like real selective. So it's like,
I respect that.
I be so selective that when they make it to that date, it's because we've had like conversations.
Yeah, I had to build a little rapport.
We've had, we've been on FaceTime or something. And now we, you know what I'm saying, we going out on a date. So it's not like, I really haven't like been to the point where it's like strangers. You feel me? Okay. That I'm taking out.
Okay. I respect it.
No joint DMs, you was just like,
I had, but that's what I'm saying though. Like it goes, it's like stages. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't usually just go straight to going out.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's why I guess that's my secret for successful dates. You feel me? That filtration.
Yeah, filter them out. I ain't gonna lie, as a young nigga, I probably wasn't filtering them out too good now. But
wait, you ain't say yours.
What, my like worst date?
Yeah,
I never. Like
I don't know. His answer.
Really had.
Yeah, that was his answer a minute ago.
When we first started asking this question, I never really had one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm real picky. Like when it comes to like my shooting percentage, bro, I'm only shooting for I'm shooting for dunks and layups, baby. They gonna be now the joints, they not buckets, they not weak, They fire, but I'm selectively pick the ones I notice. You can always pick the joint. Maybe be like in school, like, oh, that bitch keep laughing at my jokes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
or be a joint like she giving you like have to play in the comments or some shit like that. Like easy jokes.
I know what you mean.
Who wants rejection? Fuck that.
See, I'm one of them niggas that I got used to that shit. So I pull up from Curryland, like if I feel like I'm like, oh shit, nigga, I'm pulling up from deep, nigga, like, but that's really like if a joint gotta be bad, like, because sometimes you never know. Sometimes you think like, man, she too tough. Like, I can't even get that joint, and then you end up talking to her, having a conversation with her, and
cool
then you end up getting it. So it's like that's what I learned. Like, shit, you miss every shot you don't take. So not to say you gotta take all of them. Don't get me wrong, fellas. But yeah,
I was on a podcast with my boy. He was like, he don't miss one opportunity. I was like, bruh, that don't make no sense.
Oh, so he walking down on
every
everything.
single time. I mean, he good now. He got a girl now. He's saying like when he was, I guess when he's single.
I know what you mean. Like
he don't pass up one option. I'm like, bruh, that didn't make no sense to me. But
hey, that nigga, if he bat 1,000 times, if he only get 100, that's 100 bodies, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I guess it's logic, nigga logic. But that's funny as shit though. He's like, I never missed the opportunity. I gotta tweet that. That's funny as shit.
I never miss opportunity. Every time I see one, I'm going smack. I'm like, I can't do that, bro. Like sometimes my mind not even there.
Sometimes it's just not the place. Like
facts.
That was a good thing.
I mean, if your shooting percentage over 50%, man, you still getting buckets.
That's
you doing what you got to do.
You still got to stay in the game.
That's true. That's true as well. One person, going back to that. So, does anybody here have like you got a specific like date thing? I know you say your dates are selective and most, so that leads me to believe. Do you have like a plan? Like, how does your dates get planned? Like when you go, like, do you I'm trying to think of a way to best ask it. Like, do you have like a select thing? I don't want you to you ain't gotta give away too much of your game. I don't know if it's some joints out there watching, but it's like, do you know, like, all right, I'm gonna do here. Like, you got like some spots that you fuck with, or like, how does that go?
I used to do Postmates around like Columbia, Arundel Mills.
So you probably get hip to.
And so you get hip to you know what I'm saying, the spots. So I just got a few spots that I recognize, that I know. Mm-hmm. So we'll go out to something like that, and then we just conversating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That'd be the key.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody where it's not like a lot of dead space. Yeah. Not like on your phone. Like, we talking and we just bouncing off each other, and it feels natural. Like,
that's the key. That's the key.
It's not somebody where you feel like you got to perform for or something. Yeah. So it's just about that, and then basically from eating something, we just whatever comes after that. Maybe we want to keep going. Go. Watch a movie, do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, that goes well. You setting up something else. Yeah. A lot of times, I want to do like an activity or something.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was one of the things I remember talking. I got a younger cousin. He's stepping into the dating world. He like 15 now, going on 16. And I was telling him like, because I be listening to some of the outings and stuff you talking about. I'm like, bro, don't do that. Like, but this is stuff that I learned just navigating through the dating world myself. Like, bro, don't take no joint to the movies, bro. Like, bro, I'm like, bro, you want some game, bro? Take a joint. My go-to, and I'm gonna put it out there for niggas. And I think I said it before on the pod. My go-to is, bro, mini golf. Mini golf is sweet, bro. All you gotta do, you sit there, you putting, you know what I'm saying? You can laugh, you get your little tiger hood on, you can swag it out a little bit. Like, girl, I'm finna make this, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can swag it out. Like you said, y'all can bounce off each other, really converse, really,
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? For my young brothers out there, it's all about the activity. It's all about the vibe.
First.
Hell no.
Movies, it's got to be after something. Like you already, you know what I'm saying, sat down.
I learned that.
Talk.
I learned that, and
Can't
I learned that, and it's funny. I remember back in the day, I probably was like 19. I had this tough joint. First time taking it out, I was like, man, I'm gonna take it to the movies. Took it to the movies, and I realized, like, first of all, we fell asleep. We both fell asleep in the movie.
Yeah.
But we went to see I think it was like the first Justice League or something like that. This shit came out like years ago. Probably, I think that joint came out like 2014, 2015. That joint was long as shit. Bruh, we went in that joint and fell asleep and woke back up, and Batman ain't even fight Superman yet, bruh. Or like that's how long that movie was, bruh. But it blew me like in the aftermath, because I remember like taking her back home thinking like, man, we in the same position we was before I took you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really talk. We don't get the. We
don't know nothing about each other.
Yeah.
Still.
So I learned that kind of quick. Like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing it. And then the joint that talked through the whole joint, I was like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Like,
the movie.
Yeah, I had a joint. Joint was on the show prior, and she put a good point. She said movie dates are like relationship dates now. Like we damn near gotta go together for us to just go to a movie. Yeah, we ain't gotta talk. I just know you here, I'm here, we're enjoying the flick, and then you know what I'm saying. We going
I saw
back.
a tweet the other day. Said some girl was on a date with a dude, and he fell asleep during the movie.
Oh, and he
so
left.
She left.
Yeah, I seen that. That's fucked up, though.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. But I seen that, and one of my thoughts though for that brother is one. I mean, I guess you gotta get it how you live, but why don't let no joint drive you to the movies?
Yeah, I ain't know how.
Oh, she left it like
she left him. She physically drove him. Yeah, she drove up and she was gone.
I thought she just left.
I don't know how you on the first date and she drove. But
yeah, that's tough.
But he's tough for setting that up.
No, you saying? You know what's it is, and then it's crazy that I swear to God, the last show, the girl who sat literally in that seat said a nigga, she drove a nigga on their first date to Fridays. And the nigga couldn't pay the bill, so it's like
this was lunchtime too.
Yeah, she said the nigga his aunt had to come pay the bill for them. Like, nigga, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
I sat down and had a conversation while she was paying y'all bill.
Like, that's funny as shit, but it's like, yeah, man, he gotta stop taking them hits. But I'm not. You can't not drive to the first date though. Like that's a cardinal sin though.
Bad situation. Like and eyes gonna go.
And always if it's definitely some dudes, definitely make sure you got your wheels right. You know what I'm saying? Enough gas in your tank, all that.
I didn't have my car break down.
Nigga, I didn't have my shit break down on the way to a joint too though. Like run out of gas, break down. Like on my way to a joint, didn't even make it. Like
my engine started smoking. It was different. It was gassed up. It was one of them surprise jumps.
Oh shit!
Out of nowhere, bro. I had my fuel pump, whatever, was leaking.
Damn.
So all the coolant was like leaking out.
Yeah.
Engine was just going up. Was just smoking, bro.
And you was on a date?
Yes.
Damn.
I thought it was gonna be where to go to.
Nah, bro. That
damn, that's tough.
Hey, baby.
Wait, did you get a second date though? You got
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was cool.
All right. That's what's cool. That's all that matters. That's crazy. So
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like we was cool. We was
all right.
So it was.
How did that feel in the moment?
Me, you feel me? On the
situation.
Like,
all right. Oh, so that was a real one. That's a real one.
Like we went. Forgot where we was going to. We was going to do an escape room or something.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then something happened. We was late to that jump. So we ended up going to Dave and Buster's. The whole time, like my car, the engine, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the gauge.
Push it to the limit.
I'm just like, damn. And I'm saying, I got my like flashes on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going like the regular speed. Like, we just trying to get there.
Hey, nah, this nigga, like, that's the funniest shit.
But at the end of the night, though,
this nigga on the whole date with the hazards on.
By the end of the night, bro, we got to her jump. That jump was like just smoking, bro. So I just parked that jump there. I'm like, hey, thank God I made it. And then I think the next day, like she drove with me. You know what I'm saying? We went, got that jump.
In my head, I'm thinking that's a great place for you to break down. Back at her shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then he let out with, the next morning she took me to the pimpin', I see you, cuz. I see you, cuz. Like, nah, I'm fucking with you. But nah, that's funny as shit though. Like, 'Cause I did. My shit did. I was actually on my way to a joint. So this probably was like maybe like 2010, 2011. Definitely, I know definitely the PG area, it definitely affected Laurel. We had like a big ass like thunderstorm, like a huge storm, and like the power went out the next.
I remember that,
bruh. Why my dumb ass was trying to link up with this joint that night, and it's funny though, cause the power's already out. Power already out. I'm in the crib. I don't even know what I'm doing because there's no power, so I can't even remember what I was doing. But I'm on the phone with the joint I was talking to at the time, and she's like, "Yeah, like pull up." Like I'm thinking, like, girl, like, oh nah, she didn't tell me pull up. She told me to come get her and then bring her back to the crib. And I'm thinking like, girl, and young nigga, you're not even thinking. I'm not even thinking all the way. I'm just on some lazy shit. I told you, I be getting lazy with this shit. I'm halfway selective because I'm lazy. Yeah. So to be truth be told, but I'm thinking like, and I remember my response to her was, "Nigga, the power's out. What the fuck? What the fuck you want to come here and do with no power?" She like. Like she like wait for it. Like, she like wait for it. Like I mean, there's a lot we could do in the dark, and I'm thinking like, oh shit, nigga, I ain't think twice. Grab the keys in the car, and back then I was driving. It was my grandmother's car too. It was she had passed it down to me. It was a 85 Ford Escort. That joint niggas used to go on my shit. Used to call it a fucking go-kart because it sounded like a go-kart. That joint was cranked up and everything. It sounded like a go-kart, but it got me from point A to point B, so it was cool. Man, I hopped in that joint, cranked it up, rolled my window down and shit. Nah, for real, that's how old the car was. Rolled window down and shit. Got to driving, bruh. I'm on 295. I'm headed to Greenbelt because Shawty lived in Greenbelt. Headed to Greenbelt. Bruh, I don't even make it. My shit run out of gas. Damn. Nigga, I only do my shit run out of gas. My phone was on like 10. I had an iPhone 4. That joint was on like 10%. Nigga, that was a terrible night, bruh. True, like, terrible night. But kind of what you said, though, it was cool because I did have a little rapport with Shawty. So she did work with me. She was able to come. She was able to get a friend. They was able to come find the nigga because, bruh, my car on the side of the highway. I'm walking. I done walked all the way to the exit. Like nah, for real though. Like I got on a good foot. And you know, back in the day, it's crazy how we are now. Cause niggas now that we grown, we don't do too much walking. But back in the day, niggas would get on the good foot. Bro, I would get on the good foot. So you know what I did? My shit broke down. I had my motherfucking. First of all, I had on some Nike ACG boots, the great joints. I had on some cargos and a beater. I had just got my dreads done like the day before, so I still had the clips in my shit. Nigga, I'm looking like a straight Bama fool. Like, but I'm thinking nigga on the side of the road. But I'm not even dressed for to be out. I'm just thinking I'm finna go get Shawty, finna come back to the crib. Mm-hmm. Nigga, no, nigga. God was like, skirt, stop there, young fella. But nah, like. That shit, it actually worked out though, cause Shawty's able to come. Shawty put like APB out on the nigga. Like her and her friend came, found me, took me back to her shit. You know what I'm saying? The next morning, she did. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, a real one though. The next morning, she put some money. She gave me some bread, cause I didn't even bring my wallet out the crib. Like she gave me some bread to call me a cab that took me to my car on the side of the highway. Motherfucking. Got that, bought some gas. She bought me some gas canisters and shit. I had to buy 2 of them joints, fill them joints. Nah, real one. She looked out. Like, she looked out. And it was funny, though, because I called my cousin. I had an older cousin. I called him the night of. Once I got to her shit, charged my phone back, I called my cousin. He was going to come get me in the morning. This nigga broke down on the way to come get me. And he had an issue like, yo, his shit broke down. Like, his engine was fucked up. Yeah. So that shit was just some funny shit, though. So, yeah, it definitely pays to be selective with the joints, because.
So he broke down coming to get you?
Yeah, he was on the way.
Going towards Shawty. It wasn't the move.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was funny as shit, though. Like, but it was cool, though. Like, her parents let me stay the night. Like, I had to sleep on the floor, of course. But it was funny as shit though. Like
she looked out.
Yeah, she looked out for real.
That's tough.
Hell yeah. Shit, I'm gonna end it on quick thing that I was asking people though. CLB or Donda?
Donda.
Ooh, I ain't even hesitate.
Easy.
Easy. Why?
Easy, man. It's just I feel like CLB. I mean, Drake. He's gonna have records that's gonna be hit records. They're gonna be club hits. All that. We know he's capable of that, and he did it on there. But Donda is just I feel like it's just a masterpiece. Like every level of it, you know, the instrumentals, the samples, the features, how they was blended, just how great of a job they did for how great of a job that they did for him on that jump. And that's just what he does with all his albums. It's like he brings people to special locations and puts that much time into it, and you heard it in that. So Donda all the way for me.
Donda all the way. All right, man. One more favorite artist of all time, man. You can give me two if you can't get near. All
right, I'm gonna say, I always say number one of our generation, and y'all gonna be like, dang, y'all gonna feel like y'all understand my last answer now, but it's Kanye.
Okay. I figured.
As far as his discography, nobody's done what he's done, bro. Like all the classic albums he's put out, besides probably like Jay-Z. So it's Kanye, and then Notorious B.I.G.
Okay,
that's my dog too. Like I knew all his tracks. Okay,
and a couple more quick ones to get you out of here. I know we some football guys. We talked about our favorite teams. What's some of your favorite players? Give me three favorite players.
Steve Smith,
Smitty. Okay, that's one try. I love Steve Smith too.
Yeah, Steve Smith.
Put on for all the short niggas, all the niggas under 6 foot, man. Talking that shit, giving niggas the business
all day. So yeah, Steve Smith, Cam Newton.
From the name all Panthers.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. Like my third one is about to be Luke Kuechly, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
The door.
Mike Vick. Mike Vick.
All right, okay.
Mike Vick. Steve Smith, Cam Newton, Mike Vick. I said it's my top.
Okay.
My favorite two
all right.
players.
It's really about to name all Panthers. I had to think about it. Like, nah, you know OG Panther I used to fuck with real quick though. Mushin Muhammad. And he used to have the celebration. He went between the legs on the basketball shit. I used to fuck
that's
with
an OG
Mushin,
right there.
I used to fuck with Mushin, man. You good at Madden?
Oh yeah, I'm a dog at man.
Okay.
I used to take people money on my canvas, all that.
My type of nigga. We're gonna end it on that. All right, man. But one more time though, I appreciate having you, bro. I appreciate you stopping through, man. One quick thing, man. Let us know where to find you. I know people probably know where to find you, but just sort of the casual nigga who don't, where to find you, man.
Yeah, so check me out on TikTok. It's mr.go30. Mr. Go30 on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube. So that's mrgo30. And that's where you can find me. I got some merch that's coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Sure. We out.
Y'all let it straight, hopping away, fucking up boots everywhere in LA. I get the loot with my troop to reboot with the group, nigga, flip that shit back around the way. Hey.